Okay, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Monday Night Magic here on MTG Arena, here on Geek for All. more specifically. For those of you who may not be aware of who we are, whether you're watching this live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are here in the snowy northeastern United States for our first non-early access Kaldheim stream. We're super excited. Brand new format. Should be fun. If you are here live with us and are interested in joining us in chat, you are more than welcome to do so. We would love to hear from you. If you would yes, if you would prefer to lurk, also totally fine, but we would love to chat with all of you. So, Amy, I will say, as a follow-up from our stream, I have my notes here from it, if I can find them. We played 56 games of Magic.
Nice.
We did we did 9 total events, 2 of which were draft, 7 of which were sealed.
Okay.
For drafts, we went 4-3 and then 0-3. So I will say I'm a little nervous about drafting as opposed to sealed, just in terms of how well we're going to do. But there's also something to be said for trying it, doing poorly, and learning from that experience. Yeah. So unless people have opinions, I guess I'll ask you first. What are your thoughts? Should we do some sealed to remind ourselves of the format and have some fun, or get into the pressure cooker of draft to start?
I think we do a sealed to start us off.
Okay.
And then hopefully we can go to draft after that.
Why don't we have any of our rewards and stuff?
What are you talking about?
This is usually where the daily wins would be, and the weekly wins, and the daily tasks, and all that stuff.
And it's just a snowy background.
Yeah, that's weird.
For Kaldheim. Erica's here.
Hey,
Hi.
Erica. So yeah, let's do a sealed. Should be fun. We can get some cool cards from this set. That's always important as well, because, I want to add to my jank standard decks that are real bad.
Yeah.
You probably should.
Ooh. Okay. Well, the one that stands out to me is Cosima, God of the Voyage. 3 mana for a legendary god, 2/4. At the beginning of our upkeep, we may exile Cosima. If we do, it gains whenever a land enters the battlefield under our control. If Cosima is exiled, we may put a voyage counter on it. If we don't, return Cosima to the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it, and draw X cards, where X is the number of counters that we put on it.
I think my brain shut off at one point when you were reading that.
At the beginning of your turn, you can set it aside. Okay. Then every time you play a land, you put a counter on it. Okay. Or bring it back to the field.
Cool.
And when you bring it back to the field, it gets +1/+1 counters, and you draw cards equal to the number of counters you put on it when you played lands while it was set aside.
They should have you write the cards. Because that was a lot easier to understand when you said it.
Yeah, but there's templating issues. I talked to you about this, that there's so many words on these goddamn cards. Shout outs to Marshall Sutcliffe and Luis Scott Vargas from their limited resources reviews. They are so right. These are wordy as hell.
Yeah. The one that stands out to me is the Saga, because it looks fucking rad.
It's fine. It's actually not that great.
But it's Gruul.
It is Gruul.
So it is great.
It's not, though. If we play it, we'll be really upset, I feel like.
Erica says, update, I'm awful at Kaldheim. I've done 2 sealeds and a draft and have a collective 1 win across them.
Yeah, Kaldheim is rough. I don't blame you at all. That's why I said, the draft I'm dreading when we finally get to that point, because I'm not looking forward to it.
Marcus says, hey.
Welcome, Marcus. Hope you're both doing very well. Anybody else who is out there as well, we hope you're doing well also. The other side of Cosima is the Omen Keel.
No, they didn't say hi, so I don't hope they're doing well.
You're a terrible liar. Anyway, the Omen Keel is 1 and a blue for a 3/3 vehicle with crew 1. which is awesome.
Yeah.
Whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles that many cards from the top of their library. You may play lands from among those cards for as long as they remain exiled. So you can just steal their lands and ramp, which is not bad. There is a Horse Spirit Cosmos Charger.
Yeah.
With Flash and Flying, Amy.
Yeah.
It is 4 mana for a 3/3. You can foretell it for 3. And foretelling cards from your hand costs 1 less and can be done on any player's turn.
It's so cool.
Yeah. Look, Amy, there's an Angel Cleric.
Ooh.
Whenever another Angel or Cleric enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. And then as long as you have at least 7 life more than your starting life total, creatures you control get +2/+2.
Ah.
There is Toski,
Yeah.
Bearer of Secrets.
He's good.
4 mana, 1/1, indestructible, can't be countered, attacks each combat if able. And whenever a creature we control deals combat damage to a player, we draw a card.
This is really good.
Very cool. We have Kulvori, God of Kinship, which is probably...
Gorgeous art.
It's very gorgeous art. It's probably not getting played. But it is a 4 mana, 2/4 legendary creature god. As long as we control 3 or more legendary creatures, which, by the way, in our pool, we have 3 and that's it. So we would need to have all 3 of our... Well, sorry. We can check our uncommons as well, but still. In our rares and mythics, we have 3 across 2 colors.
Okay.
But as long as you have 3 or more legendary creatures, Kulvori is a 6/6 with vigilance.
Okay.
For
so
2,
what is she, like, better in standard than
Oh,
limited?
yeah.
Is that what it
100%,
is?
yes.
Okay. Because I was going to say, like, even when we're drafting, we're probably not going to have that. Like,
correct. Absolutely
It's
correct.
not a steal thing.
Right.
It's an anything thing. But, you know, if you've got a good standard deck with a lot of legendary stuff in it, I guess you could.
Absolutely. And so for 2 mana, tap her, we could look at the top 6 cards of our library, and you may reveal a legendary creature card from among them and put it into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So she, like, tries to search for your legends for you.
Oh, okay.
But, again, the fact that you would only have 3 in your deck means you'd have to, like, really get there by having all 3 of them on the field. You'd have to hope that none of them die.
Yeah, look at her,
like-
though. Look at her. She looks like she gets there. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
mean, I think I know
she
what
looks
you mean.
pretty fucking fierce.
The flip side of her is the Ringheart Crest. For 1 and a green, it's a legendary artifact. As the Ringheart Crest enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. You can tap this to add green, and spend this mana only to cast a creature spell of the chosen type, or a legendary creature spell. So it's like, that you could just play that side of it, but it's still not even that great.
Yeah.
Because you, like, a forest is probably just better.
Oh, sad.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm not in love with Kulvori.
Okay.
I'm not in love with Waking the Trolls either. I really do apologize. But it is a 6 mana saga. The first chapter is Destroy Target Land.
Oh.
The second chapter is Put a land from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. So the best case scenario, or the most likely scenario, is you destroy one of their lands. Hopefully it's a snow, right? Because it's something that they need and they need it to have in their pool.
Right.
So hopefully you destroy a snow. But either way, whatever you destroy, could be a non-basic or a rare or something, if you're really lucky. Chapter 2, you take that land that you destroyed and put it onto your field. Mm-hmm. And then chapter 3 is where the real money is, but it's so tough to make it work. Choose target opponent. If they control fewer lands than you, create a number of 4/4 green troll warrior creature tokens with trample equal to the difference between the number of lands that you have and the number of lands that they have.
Okay.
So presumably you're up on them because you destroyed one of theirs and then added to yours with the first 2 chapters.
Yeah.
But it means that when you play this 6 mana card, you have to have been at parity or better in terms of the number of lands. Exactly. So the fail case with this is very high. But again, I really like Righteous Valkyrie, and I like our blue cards a lot.
Yeah.
If we get better green and we want to go Toski and blue, that's fine as well. But we'll see what our uncommons and our gold cards and
Toski's
stuff
pretty good.
look
so
like. Yeah.
That was an awesome background that they gave us for a second there.
All right. We
It
have
was literally a second, but
we have a snow-covered island. Oh, we have double bind the monster. 2 snow-covered islands.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
click on the one next to the snow-covered island. No.
Oh, up here?
Yeah.
Shepherd of the Cosmos.
Can you make it bigger even?
No, this is it for now. If we play it, we can make
It's
it bigger.
just so cool looking.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Oh, wow. So we have this. Oh, okay. Well, this is an angel, right? This cares about us having angels and clerics, right?
Yeah.
So we have this angel. We have this angel cleric here. We have a dwarf cleric.
Nice.
We have a double bound in gold.
Nice.
We have a human cleric here as well.
Okay.
That's pretty nice.
Human clerics are cool.
Just because that's your character in D&D. Spirit warrior is fine. Anyway, let's be aware of this white. This white seems kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Because we also have Kaya's Onslaught, and
Ooh, that's really good.
Yes, we can remember from the early access event how many games this won us on its own. It's just very good.
Sorry, I was looking at the art for Invoke the Divine.
We have 2 of those. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, you gain 4 life. So it's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah,
But
you're gonna have some targets,
whatever.
almost certainly. But
it's such cool art, though.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man.
any art with the angels on it, it's real damn good. I'm telling you,
Is that an angel or is that a bird?
that is definitely an angel.
I just
She has
can't tell.
legs right there.
I mean, birds have legs.
They don't have feet though; they have claws.
Talons.
Thank you. That's a better word for it. Sure. Okay. So our blue seems sweet. We have double raven form as well.
Ooh.
So double bind the monster,
Okay.
double raven form,
Okay.
double bound in gold.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty happy with that. We'll just make those things the focus. And everything else. Like, okay, what else we got? It don't matter. Just stick it in.
We have double way down as well, just to note that. But what else were we looking at? Our green? I mean, we have Toski, we have Struggle for Skemfar, Serulf's Packmate, triple Masked Vandal.
Ooh.
My goodness.
That one's cool.
It is cool. It's a good card. I mean, we have the 5/5 for 5, which is nice.
Yeah.
We have Rootless U, 5 mana 5/4. When it dies, search your library for a creature card with power or toughness, 6 or greater. Reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle.
You or me?
Yes, exactly. Both of us. Bloodline Pretender is a shapeshifter with Changeling. We can choose a creature type, and whenever another creature of the chosen type enters, we put a +1/+1 counter on this.
Like it.
Ooh, we have Narfi. In fact, our only... Oh, we have Svella as well. Svella and Narfi are our only gold creatures. Obviously, we have Waking the Trolls. We also have 2 white-blue lands,
Oh, nice.
which helps us quite a bit because we've
Tremendously.
been looking at white and blue.
Yeah. So are there any other good black things for Narfi? If we wanted to add in Narfi and or just wanted to have a couple other things.
Well, let's
other
remind
than him to
ourselves.
Splash.
Let's remind ourselves what Narfi does. Other
Okay.
snow and zombie creatures you control get +1/+1.
Oh.
3 snow. Return Narfi from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So I mean, it's a 5 mana 4/3 that if we have 3 snow reliably, it just keeps coming back, which is not bad.
But do we?
There's a funeral longboat as well, which is a 3/3 vigilance vehicle for 2 with crew 1, which works really well with
Elfo's here.
Hey Elfo.
He says, "Hello, my dear streamers. How is the new format treating you?"
We're loving this pool.
Yeah.
We were saying double bound in gold, double bind the monster, double raven form seems okay for blue white deck. We got Giant's Amulet, but yeah, the Omen Keel is another 3/3 crew 1 vehicle, and this cares about whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player.
Okay.
So with the
That's
funeral
cool.
longboat as well,
Yeah.
that feels nice.
That's a cool, flavorful ass combo.
Yeah.
I like
Now,
it.
the only thing that we had that cared about creature types was Kolvori.
Which we
right?
don't care about.
No, because we're not playing it. I'm trying to see. Well, no, that's not true. I guess we have Bloodline Pretender as well. But all right, so let's start making this. Oh, right, Angels and Clerics. That's what we care
Yes.
about. So the nice thing is, in blue, we have a few shapeshifters as well, or one shapeshifter here, and then we have some 2 colorless ones as well.
Yeah.
So interesting. So what we can do is let's add some things.
Yeah.
And start making this deck and see how we feel about it. This one's probably a no for now. Also probably a no for now. This is a Cleric, double Bound in Gold, Kaya's Onslaught, Righteous Valkyrie. We'll think about the God's Hall Guardian. We'll definitely put in the Shepherd. Double Snow Island, double Bind the Monster, Giant's Amulet, Depart the Realm, Strategic Planning, Kozima. Draugr Thought Thief is probably fine, but let's hold off. We've got a Behold the Multiverse.
Oh.
So good. Cosmos Charger Rare gets in.
Yeah.
Lityara Kinseekers gets in. If you control 3 or more creatures that share a creature type, put a +1/+1 counter on this and then scry 1. Run Ashore is good. And then, I guess, to help with our land, we have Gates of Istfel, which taps for a white, but then we can tap 2 white, blue, blue, tap it, sack it, gain 2 life, draw 2 cards. So we'll do that. Double Glacial Floodplain. I did not even notice that. Awesome. Do that. And then double Bloodline Pretender
Yeah.
and Funeral
And our
Longboat,
longboat.
makes 40.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I guess we're done.
Yep. Now, if I remember correctly, this is an Angel Warrior. This is obviously an Angel Cleric. So almost certainly with this deck, when the Bloodline Pretenders come out, we choose Cleric.
Okay.
Because the Shapeshifters are every type.
Right.
So this will count no matter what. But otherwise, I think we have the largest
Yeah, we've got a
concentration
human
of
cleric,
clerics.
we've got a dwarf cleric, we've got an angel cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have, actually, interestingly, we have 3 clerics and 3 shapeshifters, but still
But they will be clerics.
correct. So that's 6 clerics.
Yeah.
Okay. Good deal.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't see anything else that, like, we're, like, really missing out on.
No.
Any, like, crazy bombs or anything that we're not playing. Like, Toski's probably the best thing that we're not playing, and we don't really have the colors for it, so I don't feel that badly.
Nope.
So that's good. We do have double Poison the Cup. That's something.
That's cool.
But that doesn't mean we play black because we have double Poison the Cup. Or double Way Down. But that's it. So that's the deck. Amy,
Yes.
what's our deck box art?
Ooh. Do we have that Tybalt card?
Yes.
All right, then it's that.
Okay. Look at that art. I love it so much.
Yeah,
that's not to
great.
say it should be our deck box. I'm just saying. Now, it was on Arena. Wow, I'm an idiot. It was on the preview account or the early access account where we had a different sleeve, but this is our
Right.
sleeve, so
This is our regular real sleeve.
yeah. Okay. Wow, look at our curve.
Ew. Should we do something?
I mean, I don't think so. I think we're
Okay.
fine. We'll see how the deck performs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 0-0. Let's go.
Yep.
Okay.
Way down we go.
I know. Literally every time, I'm telling you. Every time I think of that.
I feel like we didn't really get to use that card to great effect when we had it.
No, I think we had it like once or twice only. Like in like one deck or maybe 2. Okay. Dismech. Okay. With Nico.
Nico's not a mech.
All right, so 2, 1, 1, 3, and we have all the lands.
That sounds great.
Yeah, especially with strategic planning on turn 2. Look at the top 3, put 1 into our hand and the rest into our graveyard. And we drew a Bound in Gold. Okay.
Very nice.
So yeah, I mean, we're, I guess, obviously Creature Light, but still, Giant's Amulet helps with that a bit, which is nice. And strategic planning will hopefully let us find a creature off the top. There's the second Bound in Gold.
Jesus Christ.
This is a sorcery, so we'll play that first. Ah!
Oh,
Cosmos Charger.
speaking of creatures.
Right? Okay. Oh, and the other two go in our graveyard, so we lost Liara Kinseekers and one of the Glacial Floodplains. But that's
Gross.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. Tuscari Firewalker is a 3/2 human berserker. They can boast exile the top card of their library. They can play it this turn. Okay. This is a 3/3, so it would die if we tried to trade. But we do have Bound in Gold. So, we'll do that. Okay. Next turn is 4 mana, so we can play this. And then the turn after, if we get another land, is 5 mana, so we can play this.
Okay.
With the wizard. Ah, Toski. Okay. Well, we did draw the other land.
Nice.
Let's bind the monster. Oh, does it say combat damage? Hell yeah.
Nice.
Bind the hell out of that monster. Beautiful.
Yes, the horse does have flash. Isn't it wonderful?
It sure does. Although we are going to foretell it this turn, I guess.
I love that horse.
It's pretty cool.
I love horses in general, but it's a spirit that actually flies, and it has flash.
Yep.
It's wicked cool.
All right, so next turn we should be able to play a 4/5 hexproof as long as it's untapped giant wizard. Cool. A 2/3 that for 2 snow becomes a 4/3 and indestructible and taps. So we don't care as much about that because we're playing a 4/5 hexproof. Auto pay the 5. Perfect. Beautiful. We drew a Story Seeker as well, which is nice. Okay, so Cosmos Charger is nice in that, I guess if we draw a land, it's even better. Land off the top feels really good here. King Herald's Revenge, it's a 5/6. Oh, it must be blocked. Wow. Okay. I mean, the Giant's Amulet stays around and equips for 2. That's great. Okay. We drew a Code Spell Cleric. So, what does this say? If it was the second spell you cast this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So we can make this a 4/4 flyer. That seems okay. I know it has flash, but still. It's probably more important to do this. And with our last mana, we can foretell Ravenform on their turn. They are nicely in 3 colors, notably. They've been doing pretty well. Okay. So they steal it until end of turn. Untap it against haste. We're at 19. Okay. I'm not that worried about that. That resolves. Sure. So we take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe? I mean, we could chump, I guess. Oh, wow. Okay, so just 6 and go to 13? Yeah, no blocks. Unless they have a sacrifice effect for 3 mana in hand that we're not aware of. Oh, they get to draw 2 cards. Silly me. Yeah, so we're fine. We'll just get our Cosmos Charger back. Oh, crap. We can't foretell now because they took it. All right, 6 mana. We can bounce a permanent with CMC 2 or less from our graveyard to the battlefield? Damn it. Oh, Glacial Floodplain, I guess. But what is this? Boreal Outrider. Okay. Let's do combat.
Good old Azorius control. Yeah.
Right?
Always use the flash on Horde. Norse.
All right, we can foretell this and this. So let's Story Seeker. We don't need to bind anything in gold. But I guess we can equip. Okay.
Did you mean horse?
Oh. Yeah. All right.
Or did you mean Norse? Because it's Norse mythology.
All right, so yeah, I forgot before they stole it that we should have done it then, but I'm gonna do it off this shepherd now, or not now, but when we can on their turn. Sure, that resolves. They have a Hoggy Mob that's gonna get bound in gold. Feels good.
They're gonna look so shiny and
Right?
pretty.
All right, so before our turn, we will foretell this. Thank you. And we will draw a Glacial Floodplain. It enters tapped. We're going to bind the Hoggy Mob in gold. Okay, then we can go to combat and attack for 4 in the air. You know, it'll go slowly, but they're not attacking us. They were too afraid to with this Story Seeker out. So, and we have Raven form as backup, which feels nice.
Elfo says, yes, I meant Norse horse.
Beautiful. So yeah, well, obviously we can't use it this turn, plus it's a sorcery. But we can foretell it on their turn thanks to Cosmos Charger.
Yay. The best card ever.
The nice thing is we have this Code Spell Cleric out, so if we draw either of our vehicles, since they have Crew 1, we've just got it sitting right here. Glittering Frost on one of their lands, sure. That works for their Boreal Outrider, but yeah, they're not really doing anything else. Oh, interesting. Okay. I mean, look, I have this Giant's Amulet, and I'm going to be passing it around, so let's go to blocks. Let's gain 2 life and then lose 2, or take 2 from the Ice Hide Troll, maybe 4. If they use the ability or whatever. They don't. Okay. Sure. They draw a card. Resolves. Okay. They played a Elder Hall. Ah. They can exile a creature and then exile our Giant's Amulet. Nicely done. Okay. Oh, they exiled Bound in Gold on Hoggy Mob. That's amazing. Now we can Raven form it and not feel bad. Fantastic. Fantastic. Before our turn, let's foretell this.
So Elfo says, foretell as instant, ... That's what I was talking about when I told you about using foretell and Leyline of Anticipation.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's... This is 1 mana, but it's a sorcery. And this says, return a permanent with CMC 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, but... Story Seeker. Sweet. So what we want to do is play this. And choose...
So mana efficient.
Yeah. And choose Cleric like we're supposed to.
Yes.
Then we play Shepherd of the Cosmos. Oh, do we not have it? Damn it, we don't have 4 mana right now. Hold on. We will Raven form the Hoggy Mob.
I thought we bound it in gold.
They destroyed it with the Mass Vandal instead of our Giant's Amulet. So we will Raven form it. It gets exiled and they get a 1/1 flyer. And yes, I did it before combat on purpose. I could have gotten in for a free 4 damage, but I'm going to make them choose. Then I'm going to put this here with our last 2 mana, because we only had 2 mana, so we couldn't do this. We'll use all of our mana for the turn, and then we will go to combat and attack for 4. We win the race if they don't block. Yeah, exactly. Okay. No problem. Village Rites, sacking the bird, drawing 2 cards. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yes. Sacrifice all the birds.
It's a 2/3, which I will block so they don't draw a card. Because we know we have a 3/3 flyer coming up. And if that's all they're attacking with, I'm okay with it. Hey, a Plains. Okay, well, we can go like this. Play the Shepherd of the Cosmos. Get back our Story Seeker. Actually, it could be Codespell Cleric. Oh, no. It's not a spell that we cast. So 2/2 lifelink is better. It's a Cleric, so the Bloodline Pretender gets bigger. And so it's a better blocker for all of their creatures now. Yup. Then we can go to combat. Attack for 4 in the air. take them to 8. And I will hold this land in our hand, just in case. They are part black, so if it gets a discard card out of their hand, that's fine. They're attacking with the 2/3. Now they can give it +2/+0 and indestructible until end of turn. So I guess I just they'll draw a card. So yeah, I'll just gain 2 life. Okay. Blocking that way. There's no reason to have done that at all. Why? Unless you're giving it trample somehow. I don't understand. It doesn't have trample. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wow. Oh, concession, that's why. Beautiful.
Thank you, Dismac.
Yeah, I was like, what's happening?
Yeah, I guess they think it does have trample.
Yeah, I think they were just upset, and they just...
They just knew they were going to lose, so they just...
Well, we had 7 damage in the air next turn, and they had no flying blockers or removal for either of them, so... Okay. Hey, look, Seraph.
Going to ballet class.
Seraph looks great. I have a little bit of a rant later, if I remember, about Seraph on Arena right now. Just a little. It's a tiny rant.
Thanks, Elfo.
Thank you.
They say good game.
Yeah. Doe's thoughts? Okay.
So, Dismac and Doe's thoughts.
Doe's thoughts. All right, so we don't have any blue. That may be a problem.
Oh.
But we can still foretell this. And so I'm going to keep this. May not be the most advisable thing in the world, but I think it's okay. Story Seeker on 2 feels good. Foretelling the Shepherd on 3 and then playing it on 4 also feels good. Cosmos Charger. Yikes. Okay. That's probably fine. We still foretell this for 2. In fact, if we draw a blue, we can foretell this, keep up, bind the monster. Well, keep up. Have, bind the monster. Ah, okay. Very good. We drew another blue card, so we'll play this. I'm actually going to attack here. No blocks. Cool. Okay. Let's foretell this. Okay. We can still be aggressive next turn because we know with Shepherd, we get it back. This from our graveyard to the battlefield. Which feels really nice.
Don't worry, you can foretell everything.
Exactly. Exactly. Everything but bind the monster can just be foretold for 2. And then when we get the blue, we strategically play things, 1 by 1 if we have to. But, yeah. Foretell costing generic feels nice. All right,
we'll get the blue eventually.
Yeah. They are a Gruul deck with Bob Ross lands. We also have Bob Ross lands. I see you too are a man of taste. Anyway.
Gross.
Or I guess if it's Nahiri, a woman of taste in this case. Speaking of the Avatar. They are...
Okay.
That's perfect. That's perfect. You dealt 2 damage to each creature. Oh, but they exile. Okay. That's not as perfect anymore. We don't have a 4th land. Okay. Well, we'll foretell this one. Oh, God. Okay. All right, so we missed our 4th land drop. That is unfortunate. They hit theirs, which is unsurprising. The exile was good. I thought it was really funny that they killed both creatures and we were going to be able to get ours back, but exiling is good on them.
When it came out and everything disappeared, I got scared. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's called Crush the Weak. It deals 2 damage to each creature, and if a creature dealt damage this way would die, exile it instead.
Nice.
Yeah. Any land off the top gets a Shepherd, but Any blue off the top gets us Cosmos Charger or either of the Raven forms, or bind the monster if we need it. Destroy target artifact or land. They're just playing main deck land destruction and got it when we're off land. Okay, well, we'll play this Glacial Floodplain and foretell this. Okay. Well, now that that's part blue, unless they have another one of those that they're willing to waste their whole turn on destroying, we have Cosmos Charger next turn at minimum. Or on their turn, I guess. Which is really good. Okay. 5 mana. It's a little scary.
Another game with Foretell shows how good of a mechanic it is.
It's very good. It's very, very good. Yeah, they have 2/2/1s. We did draw another land. This does not have flash, but this does. So I think what we can do is flash this in and then foretell this after that. So pass, because they're going to attack with those 2/1s. And we're going to flash in the Cosmos Charger and block one of them. 6 mana. Please be flooded. Toski. Okay, so one of them is going to get through. One of the 2/1s if they attack with both. But the other one is not. So, okay. So we'll flash this in for 3. We will pass to blockers. We will block one of them. Take 2. They draw a card, which is great for them. That resolves. And then if they end their turn... Uh-oh. Are they just reading it, or are they trying to do something to it?
They're playing their 15th land.
They are not doing something to it, so we can foretell the Raven form. We drew another island. Okay.
Finally.
So let's learn from our mistakes. I mean, I guess we can get our land back with the Shepherd. That's kind of cool. That's actually really funny.
Elfo says, please be flooded.
Yeah.
Joe 2021.
All right, so we exile Toski. They said nice. Thanks. And then we can... Oh, they said good game?
What?
What? We were so short on land. Let's go to combat first, actually, and attack, because we have another backup 3/3 flyer. Good. We'll play this. Get our land back. Which lets us gain 2 life and draw 2 cards if we want. Which is beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Thanks.
That quote is beautiful. Please be flooded.
Please be flooded. They have a bear.
Yes.
You can't interact with this one.
No.
I don't like it.
We should have a thing. A pet.
Yeah, we should, but I ain't spending money on it.
You can't get a free pet.
Nope.
What?
I know.
Not even the Jace puppet that nobody even likes anymore?
What do you mean that nobody even likes anymore? I love that pet. Pet's awesome.
He's annoying.
Nope. Okay, so they discard a card to draw 2 and make a treasure. They discarded a forest, a mountain. Ah, they are 3 colors. Because there's the plains they just played. Okay. Play something that's 3 colors that I can Raven form. Ooh, they have 2 tokens on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If that's all that's there, this is going to be a really good run ashore.
Nice.
Toralf's Hammer. Hell yeah. Alright. It's Mjolnir. Okay, so let's remember what Toralf's Hammer does. They can tap...
It does Mjolnir
They can
stuff.
tap 2 mana, tap it, or tap the creature, and unattach Toralf's Hammer. It deals 3 damage to any target, and return Toralf's Hammer to its owner's hand. And if the creature happens to be legendary that it's equipped to, it gets +3/+0. So, let's play... Wow, this run ashore is so good now. Oh my god. With 2 cards left in their hand? Yup. Alright, so let's choose this one and that one. Oh my god.
That's what they get for saying good game.
Oh my god. Well, I assumed that meant that they were losing. That they felt like that meant they were going to lose now.
I didn't assume that.
I did.
I assumed they were being bitchy.
I didn't think so. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Look at this. We can exile Terrelf's Hammer and give them a flyer. They said good game again. All right, let's exile your Mythic. That feels pretty okay. Give you a 1/1 flyer to block one of our 3/3 flyers. How's that sound? They said nice. Yeah, they just take it all. Amazing. Good game again. Okay. That's 3 times.
I mean, concession is a thing.
I was going to say, maybe if it seems like you're going to concede, then I'll do it. But you just keep playing things after saying good game, so I don't really feel like you know what that word means. Anyway, a 4/4 that can get bound. Then it says, exile a creature with the greatest power among creatures target opponent controls. Okay. So, do we care? We just hit them for 6 and keep up Depart the Realm? It is an instant for 2. They said good game.
Maybe
4
it's
times.
Broken. Maybe there's something leaning on their mouse.
There's definitely not. Definitely not how that works. Because you have to actively click on your avatar and then move over and click the good game. So, no, that's not how that works.
So, they're just dumb.
They have a 2/2 flying bird now. Okay. If anything crazy happens, we just depart the thing from the realm. But we just win now, right? Like, they play any... Well, I guess they can keep the bird up as a blocker, but they need one more blocker or a removal spell this turn to win, because we have 2 lethal threats on board, and they only have 1 blocker for them. Good game. Oh my god. Cinderheart Giant. It deals 7 damage to a creature and opponent controls chosen at random. Okay. Oh, it's when it dies, though. Okay. It's another... Oh, no, it's a common. Interesting. Okay. Pass.
Kareem Los Santos says, head explosion in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so we're gonna take 4. I don't care. Go to 13. And then we can foretell this on the side. Take our turn. Draw a card. It's the Funeral Longboat. We'll play Bind the Monster. They said nice. We'll play it on this. We'll take 7 because we don't care.
They said good game for like the 17th time.
I know. I know what they said. You sure do block one of them. Winner!
Oh, thank you, Those
Thoughts.
I forgot what their name was.
That's okay. You should just call them Good Game. That's
yeah, I should.
That's what their name is.
They're spamming us.
Oh, hey, we finally got our things. I didn't even notice.
Oh.
Okay, so blue or red, 40 lands, and blue or red. All right, so
okay,
we're playing blue stuff. Good. Good. 2-0.
It's nice to see you, Kareem. I
Yeah,
think
welcome
you're
to the stream.
new, right? I've never seen you in chat before.
Hollow Sin N or something? Hollow Sin? I don't know. Ooh, all white with mostly blue cards in hand.
Yikers.
All right, so we will... This one will
Amy
mulligan.
no likey.
This one will mulligan. Nice. Last one we didn't have to, but this one we can only play the Bloodline Pretender. Which is a fine card, I guess, but...
No.
Yeah. Trust me, that wasn't an argument for not mulliganing. All right, so this we keep. Ooh. Crap. What do we get rid of? We'll get rid of the Bound in Gold.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we can foretell this and then play it for 2 even if we don't draw our 4th land. So, we'll do that. Are they still deciding? No, it's their main phase. Okay. Interesting. All right.
Oh, that snow's really coming down outside. Jeez.
Good. Yeah, I spoke to my parents earlier. Hey, we drew a snow card.
Kaldheimian.
Yeah, I spoke to my parents earlier because we have
Sorry,
okay,
go ahead.
that's fine. We have, I don't know, maybe like an inch or 2 at this point, right? Like, it's nothing crazy out there right now for us.
Oh no, it's probably like 4 inches.
Oh. Well, my parents have closer to 14 by them right now.
Oh!
Yeah.
Gross!
Yeah. All right, so let's foretell this. Now, Righteous Valkyrie is actually going to be pretty sweet. I guess we could play this on 3? Because we have 5 land now, so we're not as hurting on land. Okay, sure. They look at the top card of our library, and they may put it into our graveyard. Sure. You put our tap land into our graveyard, which is good because we are super flooding out. So, no problem. I'll play this 2/4 flyer, which is a great blocker for your 3/2.
Yay.
It's funny because they think we have snow because we have the snow-covered island. But we don't? I don't think we have a single card that cares about snow. Maybe we have one. Ah, a Cosmos Charger. Did you know that card was in this set?
No. Alpha says previous game was amazing. Well played.
All right, thank you. Let's...
That's his way of saying that this game sucks.
I mean,
so
doesn't it though?
Concede.
All right, let's foretell this. And then pass, I guess? We can Behold the Multiverse or Kaya's Onslaught at instant speed, which is really nice. And we can play either of them, but not both. So basically, at the end of their turn... Ooh, are they mono blue or are they off a color? That's the interesting question. But yeah, at the end of their turn, we can Behold the Multiverse, scry 2, draw 2. And seeing as how our hand is literally all land right now, hopefully we will see some things that aren't lands on top. What do you think?
So it's land hand instead of hand land.
Yeah, well, it's hand lands in land hand, but yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we will Behold the Multiverse, Depart the Realm, and Strategic Planning?
Ooh.
I'm gonna... Damn it. Fine, we'll take them. They're cards we can use. I guess I won't be upset. Bound in Gold. On the Cosmos Charger?
Hell yes.
I mean, it still lets them foretell stuff, but we don't have any other... Yeah, we don't have anything else. Bound in Gold is good. Here. Hold on. One thing at a time, sorry. Strategic Planning first. Well, I mean, out of these... Son of a bitch, Arena.
Don't you want more lands when you search for cards to get around the fact that all you have is lands?
Oh my god, Arena. Okay.
You're sure right, Arena. Good job.
That sucks ass. Okay, let's... Yeah. Let's bind this in gold for now. I'm still gonna pass. Because we can still block their Thought Thief. Okay, so they are part black, it seems, as well. A Giant Amulet. You know what that means. We get a 4/5.
Yay.
Which also means we can attack now. Gotcha. Bind the Monster is definitely unnecessary, so pass. And it's part... Oh, it's a snow-covered island. Okay. I guess I could have tapped differently to make it so that we'd still have Kaya's Onslaught mana, but they wanted to let us... Arena wanted to let us have Bind the Monster still. My bad.
It's weird seeing, like, the palm tree sunset ocean island right near the snow-covered island.
Yeah, that's fair. Infernal Pet. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it gains flying until end of turn. Okay.
Ooh.
Story Seeker is a cleric, so we gain 2 life. And what does it say? Oh, 7 life more than our starting life total. Damn it. Okay. We definitely need more than that. Let's play the land. Let's foretell this. Good. The more 1-mana things, the better. Do we just bind the monster on the flyer or possible flyer?
What do y'all think?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to actually say no. Because we have the bounce spell. So. Plus we have the... Yeah, we wouldn't be able to use this to good effect because we're attacking with this now. But still. Snow-covered swamps. So they have their second black source. Pass to attackers. No attacks. They end their turn. I'll allow it. We drew a Battlefield Raptor. That's pretty sweet. Combat first. Now, they can cast 2 spells and try to mess around with this Infernal Pet if they really want to, but I don't see that happening. Do we just start swinging with the Giant's Amulet creature as well?
I mean...
No, they're at 16. We'll hold off for now on that. That's fine. All right. Pass to damage. Good. Raptor comes in. 1/2 flying first strike. Pretty nice. And end our turn. Okay. Yeah, this Bind the Monster can sit around here and wait for something very scary, which I assume is something that they have. You just kind of have to assume that all the time, I think.
I don't know about that.
They foretold for 1 thanks to Cosmo's Charger. They played a Mistwalker. Okay.
I think it was pretty safe to assume that in our last game that, we didn't have to worry about them having something scary.
Right. Okay.
Because, they thought they were losing like 10 turns before they did.
All right. Second spell you cast this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So I think what that means is we're going to have to... I guess bind the Mistwalker because it's a blocker. Take 1 damage unless they try to... Yeah, okay. And then play the Code Spell Cleric. Put a counter on the Battlefield Raptor just to spread the love. We gain a life. And then we go to combat and attack with our flyers.
Hell yeah.
Take him to 10. And end our turn. And just keep up Depart the Realm and Kaya's Onslaught. Okay. Wow. I like Azorius. Hey, they're trying to exile our creature. You know what would be a shame? Would be if it were bounced back to our hand so that they wasted that removal spell. Saw it coming to counter our spell and get a +1/+1 counter and give Infernal Pet flying until end of turn. Okay, interesting. So they actually do like 2 for 1 themselves to get rid of our... Oh, that's 2 for 2 because we wasted our Depart the Realm.
Why does it look like it's holding glass slippers?
What?
The animal, the cat thing.
The cat thing? This?
Yeah.
It's holding wings of a fly or something that it ate.
Okay. Oh, what's up, Nightmare Gaming?
Hey, Nightmare Gaming. Welcome. Great to see you. Why wouldn't you attack with that? It's not going to have flying next turn to block the Battlefield Raptor. Okay. We drew a land. That kind of sucks. Combat. 2 in the air. Okay. They're at 8. Interesting. They have 2 blockers. Yeah. If they block correctly, we'd only take them to 1 if we Kaya's Onslaughted.
Mm-hmm. It's blue-white.
It is blue-white. It's blue-white like clerics, angels,
Yeah.
whatever.
I don't know how control-y it is necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, we have, like, this is bound in gold. This is bound the monster. They just got us with a counterspell, which I'm very impressed by. We don't have any of those. So.
Yeah, we don't, actually.
Okay, I mean, they're thinking about these attacks real hard. No attacks. Okay. Draw something good. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not a land, so I'm totally okay with it. Let's play this Bloodline Pretender. We definitely don't die on the crackback, so let's play Cleric. Let's go to combat. I'm actually going to do this and see how they block. You can't block the flyer. Good. Ah, double blocks. Okay. That's the only blocks they made. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we win. Well, they might have counterspells or something, but we got to try it, right? It becomes a 3/4 double striker. So if they don't do something about it, we win. Because that's 9 damage and you're at 8. They have 1,000,000 mana and 4 cards in hand. Wow. What? No way I thought that would work.
Wow. Thank you, Hollow Sin.
Wow, we had to try, right? But
Yeah.
I did not think that was going to happen. Blue-black control with 7 mana and 4 cards in hand. Okay.
I wish we could see what was in their hand.
Right?
Like all land.
Right? Okay. Well, let's do it again. A Dublin 13. That avatar makes Jaya look really short.
Yeah. I think they just had to make it short because it's so wide.
Yeah. Oh my god, we have Cosima early. Yes. Okay. Good, good, good.
In other words, Jaya is short and wide.
All right. This is an amazing hand, by the way, if that was any question. With nothing else, we keep this. With nothing else, we play this on 1, Foretell on 2, Cosima on 3. Yeah, still correct. Yeah, we don't foretell this before we foretell this. Whoops. Okay, it's a 2-1 that when it dies, they get a 1-1. We have a run ashore, so we will go like this and foretell. Okay. We have a plan, folks. I would love some lands off the top, for once in my life. Since when does that happen? Come on, Cosima, get there. Cosima does notably have to live, but with white and green, they don't seem like they're heavy in removal colors. At least not like, yeah, mess around with snow. That's amazing. Ah, we did draw a land. Good. Okay, so 3, Cosima. Come on, get there. Get there, get there, get there. It's the first time we've played this god. Yes! Oh, Dragonkin Berserker. That sounds like something that wants to be a 1-1 flyer. Alright, we get rid of her. Then we draw a land. Then we play a land. Thank you, Cosima. Take the action. If Cosima's exiled, you may put a voyage counter on it. I would love to put a voyage counter on it. Thanks. I would also love to Raven form this Dragonkin Berserker, because that seems terrifying. You can have a 1-1 flyer. I will play this Bloodline Pretender and choose Cleric. Excuse me? Show all. Cleric.
That was fucked up.
It just only showed us like what was in our hand, or I guess exiled, like Cosima as well.
Weird.
Yeah, very weird. Ha, there's the red. It's almost like they had it the whole time.
Alpha says I always play that on turn 4 before playing the land.
What's that, the Bloodline Pretender? Or the Cosima? Yeah, that makes the most sense. Wait, yeah. Oh, hold on. Ooh, Bound in Gold. Okay, and they have a 6/6? So yeah, we will put a voyage counter on it. We will bind your 6/6 in gold. 2 mana only, which means we can only foretell this. Okay, it's not perfect. We only have a 2/2, but we're at 15. Like, we're going to be okay. And Cosima gains us life? No, it's drawing X cards and coming in with counters. Okay. Yeah, 3 damage is not that big of a deal. No blocks. Stalwart Valkyrie. Okay. So you can pay 2 and exile a creature instead of that, but they didn't. Hey, a Bound in Gold. Damn, we don't have any lands. Okay. Let's Bound in Gold on the Valkyrie. Yeah. Unfortunately, for now, that's our best play. But it's fine. Let's pass. Yeah. Taking another 3 and going to 9 is not the place I want to be, but that's fine. I think I could be wrong. But I think that we could push Cosima one more time if we draw a land like next turn. But maybe I'm wrong. 2 counters makes this a... Hold on. Take the 3. Makes Cosima a 4/6. That feels okay. We did draw the land. All right, so we'll bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Like I said, we'll push it one more turn because this makes this a 3/3. The blocks here are great now. We will take the action playing this. We can also choose Cleric on the Bloodline Pretender. Could you just...
Unless it just is an asshole again.
It's fine. Cleric. Done. Cleric goes off on that because this is a shapeshifter with Changeling. And then we will pass. We now have a good blocker for their 2/1. We do have Kaya's Onslaught if we want to quote-unquote waste it. Yeah, there's a Glorious Protector. When it enters, you can exile any number of non-angels you control until this leaves the battlefield. Sure. Okay. So it's a 4/5. They can exile their 2 that are covered up. Or bound in gold, I guess. That makes the most sense. Just the 1. Interesting. Okay. I guess we end our turn. Okay. They have a 4/5 flyer that we can't stop, and a 1/1 flyer that we can't stop. That's 5 damage. Kinda sucks. Svella. Ice Shaper. Colorless snow artifact token named Icy Manolith, and then for 8 mana, look at the top 4 cards, cast a spell from among them without paying their mana cost. Okay. They only have 7, which is, I say only. Alright, we'll take our turn. We drew a strategic planning. Get me a land. Ooh, Shepherd of the Cosmos goes to the graveyard. Gotta happen. Show me Cosima. Decline. 5/7, draw 3. Let's Battlefield Raptor. That's pretty good. Let's Behold the Multiverse for 2. Yes. Because that allows us then to either Kaya's Onslaught or Behold the Multiverse on their turn. Kaya's Onslaughting doesn't help us against the Glorious Protector, unfortunately. But that's fine. Let's pass. Okay, so we're going to have to run ashore the Glorious Protector, and even then, that's not ideal. We need something for that Glorious Protector, and it can't be Bind the Monster. We've already played both of our Bound in Golds, so it can't be that either. Pass to attackers. Well, we know what we have to do. There's only one option. We have to block here. Take the 1, go to 3. And then we can Behold the Multiverse to try to fix our draws a little bit to make sure that we have something. Okay, they make an Icy Manolith. They have 1 card in hand. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, Grizzled Outrider, 6/6.
Guess you should have been worried about that.
I mean, it's fine. We have a 5/7. Behold the Multiverse gets us Giant's Amulet. It's not good enough. Well, actually, we can put it on the bottom. Run ashore is not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, okay. Giant's Amulet and Cosmos Charger.
Ooh.
Cosmos Charger plus Kaya's Onslaught lets it happen.
Pretty sick.
I'm going to decline to make that go away. We drew a land. Ah, and this has Flash as well. So yeah, we're great. We are great, folks. Okay. Play the land. God, I don't know how we just got out of that. Okay. 4, 5. So that would leave us with 3 open. That's Giant's Amulet plus Equip. Okay, I'll do that. No, decline. Holy crap. Equip on Kozima. Make sure that we have a blue and a white still. Yeah, we definitely do. Okay. We're good. Kozima is now a 5/8 hexproof. And so we will pass. Okay. We can do this, folks.
Yes.
Pass to attackers. Yeah. Flash this in. Okay. Go to blockers. Go to damage. And then Kaya's Onslaught makes them trade. It is a 2-for-1, but we live, which is super important. Okay. First strike damage, regular damage, and we go to 2. Okay, they have a 5/5. So they can use Svela's ability now, because they have 8. They don't. I will decline. I need this 5/8, thank you. Bind the monster. That's unfortunate. Or is it? That's so weird. Are we gonna... Oh, we don't have to. Because we can run ashore to get rid of the creature token. And we'll see how they choose to attack. So we can keep up activations on Gates of Istfell as well as run ashore. But not both, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. So no, that's fine. We will pass and see what they decide to do. I assume... Okay. But now you're doing it at the end of our turn. I don't think you can get creatures, can you? You may cast a spell from among them. Struggle for Skemfar. Okay. So we may just have to... No, it's fine. We may just have to bounce. Because nothing can kill Kozima. She's hexproof. They can just kill one of the Bloodline Pretenders to try to get in for more damage there. But don't let it be the 5/5. Damn it. Why the 5/5? Ah, that's so frustrating. That's fine. They get another 6/6. But we're going to do both. So top of their library is this one. Back to their hand is this one. So they lose their bird and they lose their Grizzled Outrider at the end of our turn, which is why it's a good thing that it happened. And they waste their Struggle for Skemfar because they're tapped out. So awesome. Beautiful. They drew it because they put it on top. So now they can make it a 6/6 thanks to the Boreal Outrider, which we know. But we had to, you know, have our blockers and try to live and stuff. The nice thing is this blocks perfectly here. This blocks perfectly here. We are at 2. Actually, do we lose? If they swing out, we definitely lose, right? That sucks. Grizzled Outrider, Boreal Elemental. So yeah, even with the bounce, we still lose if they swing out here. Don't see it, though. We have 1 card in hand. Be afraid of it. Because we didn't keep up the activation on Gates of Istfell because we needed to bounce. So, do we lose? Yeah, we lose. Damn it. Okay, well, the blocks are still going to be here, here, and here. Actually, does that make the most sense? No. We block here. No, that's still correct. Here and here. But yeah, we still lose. That's unfortunate. Our first loss. Good job.
Thank you, A Dublin 13.
They were still at 20 also.
That's awesome
Yeah.
for them.
All right, so we cast 20 blue spells.
Nice.
We need 8 more for this one and
okay.
11 more land for that one.
Okay.
That's
That
not all at
sounds
once,
very
Arena.
doable.
Yeah. Not all at once, Arena. We don't need 11 land all at once. Just FYI.
Yeah, that clarification needs to happen, I guess.
It definitely does. Comp 608. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. So any land at all lets us play everything in our hand, preferably white, so that we have, a good split. We drew I'll try that again. We drew strategic planning. It's a mouthful. Okay. They foretold something. We will strategic planning something. Raven form or Code Spell Cleric? It's probably Code Spell Cleric, actually.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. Yep. Raven form and a land goes to the graveyard.
It gives us something to play.
Yeah. It does. Snow-covered island is fine. Pretender choosing Cleric is good. Because this is a Cleric and this is a Cleric.
And so Mom is a cleric. No.
Because
Your mom's not a cleric. I'm a cleric.
Interesting. So next turn we want to be able to play something, either a Bind the Monster or a Bound in Gold, and the Code Spell Cleric.
Yeah.
Definitely no blocks yet. That thing's going to get bigger, though. So. But they're at 22. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one we want to bind in gold. So we'll play a 4th land. Oh, we have to bind the monster on it. Okay. Well, we take 3, which kind of sucks, but it lets us Code Spell Cleric, putting a counter on itself. And then that gets a counter as well. We still have another bind the monster, but we don't need it, so pass. Next turn, we can play the Kin Seekers. It'll be a 3/5, and we can scry one.
Hell yes.
And then this will become a 4/4. Ah, never mind.
Oh.
Well, now neither of those things happen.
Poop.
Do we still do this? A 2/4? No. We'll take 2, go to 13. We drew a Giant's Amulet on the turn that we could play it on curve. Beautiful. Okay. I mean, sure, it's got Vigilance. No reason not to. Okay, so now unless they have crazy pump for the Story Seeker, it's probably not attacking into a 4/5 hexproof. Ah, Serulf's Packmate. It's a great card. Great card. Sure. We drew a Depart the Realm. It's not bad.
Let's make our opponent depart the realm.
Target opponent is removed from the game. Let's play it. Let's not wait for value. We have a 2/4. It's a good blocker on everything on their field, and we pass. Good stuff. Maya, Bredegard Protector. That's a great card for them. Story Seeker. Look at you. Okay. Well, that would have been our 3rd cleric, but we had no idea we were going to draw it, so here we are. Now, what does Maya do? Whenever a land enters, they get a 1/1, which is a 2/2 while it's on the field. Okay, let's foretell this and leave it up for next turn. And pass. Not great. Not great. Yep. There's their 6th land, so hopefully they won't be getting too many more of those tokens, but we're still relatively okay on blocks here. Whenever you cast your 2nd spell each turn, you gain 2 life. Okay. Rally the Ranks. So good. Wow. Way to go. Great card. Okay. They choose Warrior.
Worrier?
Warrior.
I'm a worrier.
I was just going to say. All right. I was going to say I was, but still. We'll take our turn. Kaya's Onslaught.
Yay!
So fun. Okay. Well, we can do nothing still. We still have great stuff. Like, I think we're still relatively in control. Thankfully, we got rid of that God's Hall Guardian early enough, because a 4/7 is very not great. With Vigilance, too. A 7/7 Grizzled Outrider is fine, actually, because we can bind it in gold, and then we're fine. Pass to attackers. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yay.
Drawing a Plains. Sure. I mean, we need 2 of those, because now we can Kaya's Onslaught and Depart the Realm, as well as playing this Bound in Gold. Bye-bye, 7/7. And pass. Okay. Get another creature. Okay. They're trying to go wide. Grizzled Outrider the 2nd. Okay. We may have to let them think they're good on that one, and then either bounce it or Kaya's Onslaught it. Draw another land, and pass. Okay. Let's see it. Yeah, we're going to bounce it first. Okay, they get a creature. Raiders Carve. When it attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. That's very good for them. But it has Summoning Sickness. They don't... Oh, well, sorry. Pass to attackers. Yeah, they did. Okay. Well, we can tempo you out and bounce it. Yep. And hopefully draw something reasonable. Hey, look! Did you know they had that card? They gain 2 life. That's not really my concern right now. My concern is how we win past this deck right now. Because I don't think we have anything. Run ashore. Maybe we could bounce like one of their tokens and put the Outrider on top of their library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'd still have enough up for Kaya's Onslaught. Okay, pass. This sucks. A lot. Okay. Non-land permanent. Okay. So they get another creature. They can use it to crew the Carve, which is how much? 3 mana? Okay. Okay.
Lots of stuff.
It's okay. We're going to bounce the 2 things on the rightmost side of the field with Run Ashore. Did we let them go to combat? We did not. Good. Okay, so we're going to put this into their library, this into their hand, I guess? This is not great. We're just stalling until we lose. Okay.
Maybe we need some stuff with card draw.
We have. We have strategic planning as well as Behold the Multiverse.
Yeah.
Raiders Carve gets replayed. What a surprise. We just need a way to kill Maya, but we don't have kill spells. We have, like, Bound in Gold and stuff. We'll take our turn. Righteous Valkyrie. Okay. It is a 2/4 flyer. Huh. Okay. The nice thing is we can destroy the carve. They do get to look at the top card of their library, and if it's a land, play it. But what does this do? +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Vigilance and lifelink until end of turn. Okay, it's not terrible. Grizzled Outrider. And they can still do it. But yeah, they can crew that ship. And then we can Kaya's Onslaught on the Giant and block, making it a 5/6, which means the carve dies to first strike damage, but we have to let it attack so the ability goes off, but it's not the scariest ability. Okay. So they get to look to see if it's a land. If it is, it is. They get another 3/3, which they now have a million of. Pass to blockers. Empty-handed, we block here. And then Kaya's Onslaught to keep the Giant alive. And kill the carve with a first strike. Cool. God damn it. I'll hold on to that. And then... Okay. I guess... we... Huh. Thing is, if we bind the monster, we take 7 and go to 6, but then they don't have great attacks. But they have so many creatures. Yeah. I'm going to try it. It's not great. It's not great. In fact, I'm relatively certain we just lose if they swing out now. But we had to do something. Like, we're just top-decking land and getting nowhere. And Maya beat us big time. Yep. Yeah, Mathis for blockers. You just swing in now. Yep. Okay, well... let's go to blocks, I guess. Let's block... here. 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 Like this. And like this. We still very much die. We take 9, but we were at 8, so we're just at like -4. Yeah, okay. Yep. That deck was great.
Thank you, Comp 608.
Okay. So we went...
2 and 2?
No, we're not done yet.
Oh.
No, I think what I'm saying is I think we won 3 in a row. Yeah,
Oh.
we won 3 in a row, and now we've lost 2 in a row. So that's not ideal, but it's fine. Okay. Let's try How Does Your Garden Grow? Is that a euphemism, or... 3 land, we have Kozima in our opener. Behold the Multiverse, Bloodline Pretender. So that's great. Very, very nice.
That's their garden right there.
Yeah. They're like green cards.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah. We could either strategic planning or foretell. I guess we strategic planning to try to find the land. Story Seeker or Depart the Realm. We'll take the land. So that turn 3 we can Kozima, turn 4 we can land Behold the Multiverse.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah, it does. Ah, bind the monster. Sweet. Okay. Land, Kozima, Good blocker next turn, but then turn after, she goes away. Three lands, or 3 mana. Make a mistake and bind it in gold. Nope, they foretell something. Don't attack. We will take the action. Kozima goes away.
Damn.
We drew a land.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
So Kozima did what we wanted it to do?
Correct.
Okay. I thought you meant, like, it died as soon as we put it out there.
No, this is ideal.
Good.
All right, so we will pass? Or do we just... Yeah. We'll pass. Not the best use of foretell, because we could have foretold both of these, but then we couldn't play this on their turn, or before our next turn, which is what we want to do. So we'll just play it for 4, which is inefficient mana-wise, but to get to do Kozima shenanigans is what we had to do, and I'm okay with that. Does it show us how many? It does. Okay. They play a 2/3 flying Death Touch haste. That's unfortunate, but fine. Pass to attackers. We take 4, go to 16, they go to 22, and then we behold the multiverse. Scry 2, draw 2. We don't need... I mean, we need the land, but we don't need this land. We'll take Lityara Kinseekers because we have the Bloodline Pretender. And we drew it and a Giant's Amulet. Very nice. Okay, so 2 and 1, still 3 either way. We'll play the land for Kozima. Take that action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't do anything for 2? Well, I guess we could Bloodline Pretender, choosing Cleric. Thank you, deck. And then bind the monster on the Vengeful Reaper. We take 2. No problem. And then pass. Interestingly, even though we've chosen Cleric on this, Broken Wings on the Bind the Monster. Sure, so we can still Raven form it, but it's still tapped this turn, which is really nice. Anyway, the nice thing is this has Shapeshifter or Changeling. What the hell? Earn Immortality, draw a card, it has Death Touch. Okay. We play a land. Take the action for Kozima. We can... Giant's Amulet first. Auto pay the extra. No attacks. Now, I assume they're going to keep the Death Touch Lifelinker back to stop our Giant. If not, we'll trade it off with the Bloodline Pretender happily. And take 2 in the air this turn. Draugr Necromancer. 4/4. If a non-token creature we control would die, exile it with an ice counter on it, and they can cast exiled cards that we own with ice counters on them and spend mana from snow sources as though they were mana of any color, and they have 1 current snow source. Okay. Not that big of a deal. We're at 12, so I don't love that. But we can... We'd have 2 left over if we did that. And binding the monster with one of those feels pretty good. They do all share a creature type, so we can keep bound in gold on top.
Yay.
Hell yeah. But we still bind the monster on the flyer this turn. And pass. We have pretty good blocks, thankfully. We have double Raven form bound in gold. Feels amazing. Unfortunately, we know we don't have a land next turn, but that's fine, yeah. So we just bind the Stalwart Valkyrie in gold. And then eventually Raven form the Necromancer. But yeah, we bind that in gold, so it goes away and leaves me alone. And then Yeah, I guess we rate. Well, yeah, we foretell. Okay. No attacks yet.
Okay.
We're at 10.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not ideal, but it's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with 3 cards in hand. Master Scald. They didn't have something to get back, which feels really good. Foretell. Foretell. And then Ravenform the Necromancer? That gives them a 1/1 flyer to kill us with, though. Interesting. I just did this, right? So I can't play this now? Yeah. Okay. Let's pass this turn and realize that Kaya's Onslaught is very good for us if we start getting a little aggressive. Icehide Troll is fine. They don't have 2 snow right now, and that's what they need. Pass to attackers. Our turn. Still no land off the top. A deck? Okay, well. 2 for the longboat. Combat. Go to attackers. And attack with Kinseekers. And see what they do. Yeah, you do. Okay. It's got first strike now. Bye-bye Death Toucher. No lifelink, life gain for you either. And then we can... just pass. Okay. That's the end of our turn. Okay. A Code Spell Cleric would be an interesting draw here. I mean, obviously I want to land so that I can just play Kozima out of exile, because I think we've waited long enough. How many does she have right now? Counters? 3? So she'd be a 5/7, and we draw 3 cards? Seems okay.
Yeah. I would think so.
Seems okay. We just need a land off the top. Pass to attackers. A 4/4 attacks. Okay. I mean, I'll call your bluff and block with my 4/5. And your 2/3 attacks. Well, I will... I don't see a second snow source, right? This only taps for 1. So... let's crew with the Bloodline Pretender. So that if we lose the Funeral Longboat, we lose the Funeral Longboat. I don't really care. But at least we keep one of our creatures. Then we pass to blockers. Block here and block here, calling their bluff. They could have that like white pump spell. Like everybody gets +2/+1 or whatever. And that would be fine because we could just re-equip the Giant's Amulet and we lost the vehicle, which is not a huge deal because we didn't play Omen Keel, which is where we get the biggest benefit from having that vehicle in the first place.
Yeah.
Wow. Called your bluff. That sucks for you. Wow. That sucks. Okay. And then? Anything? With your 7 mana and 3 cards in hand? Oh my god. They're looking through their graveyard, so maybe they have like a graveyard recursion spell? They're thinking real hard about it, that's for sure.
Wow.
Anything off the top is good, because gas off the top is fine. There's Raise the Draugr. So they get both of those creatures back. Okay. You did some damage to my creatures to let yours die, and then you have to spend your mana to play them again. But you get an artifact or enchantment card from your graveyard. Ah, they have the Rune of Mortality. Okay. Sure. So I can just Raven form whatever you put it on. Oh, it's in your hand. So I don't even care that much. Sure. Okay, we will take our turn. We drew the land. Kozima's back, y'all.
Yay.
Decline. Boom. 5/7 draw. 3 land.
Fuck you.
Deck. Go to hell, deck. Okay. Well, we can... Interesting. What's the best thing to do here? Stupid.
I guess Raven form a thing, because
No,
it's all
we
we
don't.
have left.
No. Because then they could just put the... No, they wouldn't put the Death Touch on the 1/1 flyer, I guess, right? So yeah, I guess we Raven form the Draugr Necromancer. Give them a 1/1 flyer, and then go to... Well, do we crew with Kozima? No, she's a blocker. She's a great blocker, in fact. Combat. Attackers. Attack with the 4/5. If they kill it, we just re-equip the Giant's Amulet to something else. I don't really care. But they'd have to sack both of their creatures to do so.
Nice.
Yeah, they just take 4. Amazing. Okay, well, that means that we can end our turn. Okay. Okay. 3 land in hand is a huge slap in the face. Arachniform, +2/+2, and reach. And it's every creature type. Sure. So it's just a 3/3 flyer that they're going to try to use to kill us now, I assume. Which means we're going to have to Raven form. Oh, it's got to be a non-token? No. It'll work. Rune Immortality on the 4/4. Sure. They draw a card. That's good for them. No problem. And they replay the Icehide Troll. Okay. That's a good turn. Do they attack with the 3/3 flyer? If that is their plan, then we have to Raven form the flyer again, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But it gets rid of the Arachniform on it, so we go to 7 now, but that's fine. All right, what do we draw? No, we decline. Go away. Stop asking that. Shepherd of the Cosmos. We still have to Raven form it, but we will... What does this say? When it return a permanent with CMC 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Permanent. Bind the Monster is a permanent.
Ooh.
And it's or Story Seeker. This has CMC 2, but that has 4 power, so that doesn't work. So we bind the monster on the flyer? That feels really bad. Yeah. We Raven form the flyer into another flyer. Then we Glacial Floodplain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all of our mana, but we don't need it for anything else, right? Oh, but it comes back to our hand? To the battlefield. Good, 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 good. Okay. We'll play this. What do we put it on? Ugh. Put us at a very low life total if we do that. But I think we're going to. No, I guess we put it on the flyer. Okay, we take 1. Then we... go to combat. Go to attackers. And attack here. And just defy you to trade off. They don't do it.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. We will end our turn. Okay. So now they just attack us for 4 with the Death Toucher? Ah, they have another snow source. Good. So they can make this 4/3 indestructible until end of turn?
Gross.
That's fine. Oh, boasting. All right, but they can only do that once because we're just going to block and kill it with anything that we have. But that's a good play. We're at 6, so that's a low enough life total where that's somewhat scary. Okay, they foretell a card. With their attacks, they do nothing. And we take our turn. No. Stop asking. Or do we? Damn it. That's so tough. Sure, I'll do it. We have 2 land in hand. We played one last turn, so maybe we shouldn't have. Ah, Bloodline Pretender. Okay, land. Good. Put a Voyage counter on it. Yeah. Bloodline Pretender. Still choosing Cleric, I guess. No reason not to. It makes the other one bigger to a 4/4. Good. We go to combat. Go to attackers. And attack for 3 in the air. And 4 on the ground. 1, 2, 3. This would have 3 toughness, but 4 power. So yeah, both of them. Like I said, I'll offer the trade with the Master Skald. I don't care. Giant's Amulet can get re-equipped wherever I want to put it. Ah, a 3/4 Flash Flyer. Okay. They can exile Stalwart Valkyrie or something. Okay, so they get to kill the Shepherd of the Cosmos, and then they have a 3/4. We can't do anything about that, can we? No, we cannot. Not this turn. Okay. That's bad. Okay. Sure. They're at 10, we're at 6. But they have a 2-turn kill on board.
I was going to say, at least we're a lot closer in our life totals, but I guess that doesn't matter if we're dead.
Yeah. Yeah, because we can't stop that 3/4 flyer right now. Okay. Give us something good off the top deck. That's fine. Okay.
Well,
doesn't matter. We can still play Kozima. It's just annoying. So we draw 1 card. Yeah, it is! Wow! Holy crap, deck. Give me a heart attack, why don't you? Wow! Whew! That is
dang.
some scary stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers, and we have 4 blockers. So we would have 4 blockers if we attacked with the giant. So let's attack with the giant. Eventually, you're gonna have to trade a real card for it. So let's see it. Or not trade a real card for it. Block with something. Yeah, that's great. Okay, you only have 2 snow sources, so pumping it, I guess it gives an indestructible. Sure, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. I guess doing that every turn is a very good counter to that attack from us. Kind of annoying. But can we re-equip Giant's Amulet to something? No. I guess we can. To the Kin Seekers? Sure. Oh, it died. No!
Shit.
That's so stupid. Okay. That's game? That's a huge misplay. Huge misplay. All right, so they played a land. Either they drew it or they were bluffing one last turn. But either way. Pass to attackers. Good. Okay. Let's take our turn. We do exile Kozima.
Elfo says, amazing.
Yeah. Huge misplay. Hey, Run Ashore's nice, though.
Oh, okay.
Run Ashore's very nice. I will put a voyage counter. Yeah, Run-ashore is huge here. Well, we can't attack anymore because I'm the worst. All right. Let's see. Hey, Cosima, you want to, like, go back into the exiles? There you go. She's like, oops, sorry. Steps away. All right. Bound in gold on one of our creatures means that we can bounce the Icehide Troll to the top of their library and then bounce the Bloodline Pretender. Actually, we don't have to. Whatever. Bound in gold happens. Sure. I want to see how you choose to attack first. Give me more information. Interesting. Okay. So... Okay. We lose one, they gain one, so we're at 2, and they're at 11. We can actually bounce the Bound in Gold. Okay, so before we pass to blockers, let's at least have a bigger body by crewing the 3-3 with the 2-2. Good. Then, before we pass to blockers, we will run ashore, bouncing the Master Scald? No, because they'd be able to get all this crap back. We can't bounce the Master Scald. We have to just kill it. Trading with the Bloodline Pretender? That feels okay. So we bounce the Bound in Gold and the Troll? Yeah. Okay. Bounce them both. That's 3 and that's 3. So we'll put that on the top and that in your hand? Cancel. We're still doing it. Sorry. This has to go on the top or bottom so they don't replay it, and this can go back to their hand so they can replay it. Now our blocks are fantastic. Okay. So now we trade, past the blockers, we trade the Master Scald for the Bloodline Pretender, and then we go like this and like this. That's all the attackers. Okay. You lose a bunch of your creatures, we lose one of ours. They replay the Troll, not a surprise. Did they put it on the bottom? They did put it on the bottom.
Wow.
They exiled a creature from our graveyard to kill our Funeral Longboat. Sure. That is not even a viable creature if we lose all of ours, so... God. Oh, actually, no, that's great. That's perfect. Cosima comes back. So we decline to put a voyage counter. We draw the Cosmos Charger.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, it's a foretell card, so we obviously foretell it. It's less mana that way. And then... They have a 2-3. So we're going to re-equip the Giant's Amulet now because, here's my rationale, they then have to use the Icehide Troll's ability to be able to kill the Bloodline Pretender. And so we... They have one attacker right now, and it's the Icehide Troll. So we attack with the Kinseekers. They can't use the ability, so they just take 3. That's great. That's great. Okay. Okay, we can get back. We can come back from this. Land off the top.
Okay.
Amazing.
Good.
Yes. Good. They can stop... Oh. Silly me. It's a flash flyer. They have no flying blockers. Why would we not do that? No. Cosima stays now. Because both of these creatures don't die to one activation of this. They have 1, 2, 3 snow permanents, and they need 2 snow mana to activate it once. So we go to combat. They have 1 attacker, so we swing with these 3. Because that's lethal, they have to block. Wow, they just took it all.
Oh.
I mean, they could have lived further. Look, we're at 2.
Thank you. How does your garden grow?
Wow. After that massive misplay with
Wow.
that stupid Giants amulet, I don't know that I deserved that, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, we finished all our dailies. Okay, and we get a
Seems
pack.
Like Alpha's surprised.
I don't blame you, Alpha. I am just as surprised as you. Wow. Like I said, I don't think I deserved that. And I'm not offended if people agree.
That art, man.
It's so good. It's the land that we have.
I
The
know.
Gates of Iskall.
Can't we just stare at the screen for a while?
Nope.
Damn it.
We want to win more games. Max score. Well, I hope
Okay.
that's not true.
Look at how snobby.
Yeah. Hey, Kozima in our opening hand.
Nose all up.
Yeah. All right. So interestingly, turn 1 we do nothing, even though we have 2 1-drops in our hand.
Ah,
Because turn 2, so yeah, turn 1 we play. I mean, sorry, we play a land obviously, but
right.
Battlefield Raptor followed by Codespell Cleric token on the or counter on the Battlefield Raptor is insane. Battlefield Raptor, Codespell Cleric. Counter on the Battlefield Raptor. We also drew a land to help out Kozima, because spoilers are playing Kozima next turn.
Oh, Alpha says you deserve that win. Well played.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you. That was very stressful. Wow, we just
Yeah.
get in for 3 and play a god this turn? Who has it better than us right now, I ask you? Land. Ooh. Ooh. Do we just play the Omen Keel this game? And just get in there? We have Bound in Gold in hand?
Alpha.
No, I don't even think it's a question. I think we just do it. Like, Kozima's a really good late game thing, but they're going very slowly. We have a 1-1 just sitting on the field waiting to crew this every turn. We're doing that.
Okay.
No question. We end our turn. That's amazing. Even if they play a haster, or we're planning on playing a haster, we have a 3-3 vehicle right now. We just do this. Bound in Gold on their only, like, their first effective blocker against the Omen Keel or the Battlefield Raptor feels very strong here.
Alpha says, by the way, I realized that naming God with the shapeshifters is real, since Kozima can bounce every turn in theory.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Good point. All right, so... Yeah, because then the Bloodline Pretenders just get counters, counters, counters. Pass to attackers. We'll take our turn. Now, this has the boast ability of getting them land, and it looks like that's what they want to do. So let's go like this. Let's actually Raven form it, I think. Sure. We have Bound in Gold as well. So we're just going to Raven form. Then we can crew the Omen Keel with the Codespell Cleric. And then either way, if they block, their thing dies. And if not, we take 1 damage and we don't really care. Look at our Azorius aggro deck, everybody. We exiled Yaspara Sentinel? Where did the Spirit of the Alderguard come from? Oh, wait, what? Wait. Why do we... Interesting. Okay. Do we exile 3 cards? I only saw 2, but... Okay. Path to the World Tree. Did I forget? Exile... Oh yeah, it was 3 cards. It had to be. I'm an idiot. Okay, Path to the World Tree. They search for a basic, reveal it, put it into their hand, shuffle their library. They play Cyril's Packmate, draw a card. And then if they have 2 and Wooburg, they can sack it, gain 2 life, draw 2 cards. We lose 2 life. Deal 2 damage to up to 1 target creature, and they get a bear. They actually have 3 of the colors that they need, but that's not enough. I'm going to play your mountain, because that feels fun. I'm going to do it. I'm going to bind in gold your Packmate, because I can. And because it's a 3-3. It's actually a pretty good card. I'm going to crew with the Codespell Cleric. And they're trying to get land, so it actually feels really good to do that anyway. Hit you for 5 again, put you to 7, and exile 3.
Okay.
More land. Keep you... Oh, they have red. I was like, keep you off red, but it's fine. That's funny. Omen Keel, so good. Priest of the Haunted Edge. 1/2, 2 snow permanents, and a Raider's Carve. Okay. This has crew 3, though, and they cannot crew it right now with what they have on the field. Oh, Kaya's Onslaught, you say? That's interesting. Yeah, we're at 19. They're at 7. They're going to have to...
Yeah, but their mascara game is so strong.
All right, so we will crew the Omen Keel. They're going to think that they're good, but their priest is going to die to the Kaya's Onslaught at Omen Keel here.
And then their mascara game won't be good.
Actually, no. We just put it on the Battlefield Raptor, right? Why would I... Yeah. They're going to block the Omen Keel. Yep, you can't crew vehicles with the Packmate. You can't crew with the priest. Oh, okay, never mind. So, yes, we...
Why can't the priest crew?
It's a 0 power. It's got to have power of 3.
Oh.
Do we just wait? We just wait, right? Sure. The bird dies. The priest does not. Then we play the Kinseekers. And we foretell this. Okay. We end our turn. Okay. So yeah, they have 2 snow permanents, so they can kill our Code Spell Cleric, but we can just crew with the Lityara Kinseekers now. Because this, if you remember, they can tap, sack it, and give -X/-X, where X is the number of snow lands you control.
Yeah.
So they have 2, so they can give -2/-2 and kill our 1/1, but not our Battlefield Raptor. Thank you, +1/+1 counters.
Yay.
If they had played a Snowland there, I would have been a little scared. Ah, Frostbite, and now they can do it. 2 for 1ing themselves in the process. Cool. But it also means that... No, they're not... Oh, no, they are dead. If they use the... Oh, sorry, it was a snow source, so they dealt 3. I was waiting for them to also do this, but they didn't have to. Essica's Chariot.
Ew.
Okay, that's scary.
Fluffy cat car.
Yeah, I thought I was the only one that... I thought I was the only one that got to have vehicles. Rude. Anyway. It's fine. Pass to attackers. We'll take our turn. We drew the Cosmos Charger. Okay. Well, we will play their mountain. We will foretell this.
Alpha says, Chariot's so good.
Chariot's very good.
It is good.
Thankfully, we don't care about 4 damage. Because it's off attacks that they duplicate the token. But I don't care. I guess they could sack the priest in response. Oh no, only anytime you cast sorcery. Hell yeah. So on board, I think we're going to be okay. They don't have any flying blockers. And they're not going to know that the Cosmos Charger's coming until after we play it. And they're not going to know we have Kaya's Onslaught backup for it. So pretty sure we have this one. As long as they don't play a flying blocker here. And if they do, we can debate what we do with Cosmos Charger depending on what the blocker is. But I think they're going to try to get aggressive this turn, thinking that they're good with their Chariot
With
and
their
their Carve.
Chariot, so good.
Yep. Good. Wait. What? You crewed the Carve to what? Get a land? To try to get this Path to the World Tree off?
Because we took their mountains and forests, Joe.
All right, so the ability already happens. I don't care about 4 damage. They didn't even get the land. So no blocks. I go to 15. And I have to hope that they don't have a really good removal spell in hand. Which they could have. But it seems like their whole strategy is Path to the World Tree right now. Which is good for them, I guess?
Is it?
No!
Sounds like a bad path.
Yeah, there's the
Shitty path to the
Lindworm.
World Tree.
Good. So, oh, okay, so they gain 4 life. So that's enough to let them live. Okay. That's pretty good. They're at 11. Again, I don't know why that worm moves, but here we are.
It's flossing with buck bones.
Yeah, basically. We will take our turn. Ah, a glacial floodplain. Okay, so 4, 8, 9, 10, 11? Interesting. Okay, so this turn, we attack with the Cosmos Charger, and that's it. Don't let them know we have Kaya's Onslaught. Just let them take 3. And then they're dead to the onslaughted charger next turn. And we're good. Again, Azorius aggro. We went from control to aggro with 1 Code Spell Cleric plus Battlefield Raptor plus Omen Keel. Okay. So they have to try to... Well, they don't know, but they have to try to kill us this turn, otherwise they're dead. They just don't know it yet. Or they need a flying blocker or removal for our Cosmos Charger. So there are ways out of this for them. They just, thankfully for us, don't know that it's something they have to worry about this early. Wow, they didn't even crew. Okay. They just attack us for 6, and we block with the 1/1, I guess? The 2/4, we just take the 6. I'm gonna say we block just in case they have like a, double its power or some nonsense. Okay. We block with the 1/1. They still have 3 cards in hand, and they play nothing. A little scary. Strategic planning. Might as well. Might as well try to get something to help us out here. Bind the monster. Sure. Depending on what they do in response to us attacking and trying to kill them, we may have to bind the monster depending on what's going on. So let's attack for 3. Go to blockers. And then before going to damage, Kaya's Onslaught and try to win. Do we win? Damn it. Stupid. Broken Wings. Why did they wait so long? I guess it was after we had... Maybe they just drew it? That's fine. So do we have to bind the monster? Yeah. I guess we put it on the 6/6. We take 6 in the process. That sucks. Okay. Sure. Play the land and end our turn. Rough. 9-8.
No, not rough. Meow.
Nice. For a second I was like, what? But I get it now. Nicely done. Okay. Speaking of which, let's see if and how they choose to crew stuff right now. They play the Elderleaf Mentor, which gives them a 3/2 and a 1/1, which is notably 4 power. So they can crew the Essica's Chariot or the Raider's Carve with those.
Oof.
Yep, they crewed the Raider's Carve, looking for another land to try to get to Path to the World Tree.
Mozima as a creature would have been better. Sad puppy face.
Cozima. But yes.
It says Mozima.
That's fine. Again, we're trust me, typos are a thing that I do all the time in chat, because I'm like, I want to get this in there. Damn it, I typoed. Well, hopefully they get what I was saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's crew? Doesn't really matter, right? It's not like we're getting in, so we might as well save our creature for a later turn, because no creatures and a vehicle out feels terrible. Okay, attacks. They get attack triggers off of their vehicles. They get a creature token that's a copy of the cat, and they look at the top card. If it's a land, they put it on the battlefield tapped. It is another red for them. That resolves as well. They get another weird-sounding cat, and then pass to blockers, and we block one of them. Whoops, come on now. There we go. Okay, we take 4, go to 5. Okay. They play a land, we draw Bound in Gold. Enchant permanent. Good. So we can put this on one of their vehicles, and then the other one can kill us. Which one do we want to put it on? It's probably the Chariot, because that can make more tokens. So we'll bind in gold the Essica's Chariot. Cool.
Okay.
No attacks. Hell no. But
just clinging to life here.
No, we are not clinging to life. We are 1,000% dead. Not even close. if they swing with, like, 4 of their creatures, let alone... Yeah, and that's even more so.
Huh.
Cool. Just style on us. That's
Unnecessary.
It's all right. They have Herald as well. How many rares do we play against? It's a lot. All right. No problem. You got there. You attack with your 0-powered creature to send a message. And we are done with the draft at 10:07. That's actually kind of
There
funny.
you go.
We finished all our dailies for the day. I guess whatever. We finished all our tasks to get like gold and stuff. And we went, what, 4 or 5?
5?
I don't remember. I thought it was 4.
4.
4 and 3. I mean, hey, winning record.
Okay.
Let's see what our prizes are. These are real things. We get 3 packs.
Okay.
4 and 3 in a draft, 3 packs. Let's open some packs.
Yeah,
I think we have-
I think we have a lot.
6 now? Oh, 9. Damn it. One more Kaldheim pack, and then we'll open 10. But while we're here, let's open 10 Zendikar Rising.
Yeah.
Because we can.
Because I remembered we had a lot of those.
We sure do.
For sure.
All right. So 10 Zendikar Rising shows us... Ho! Wow. Lots of wild cards. A mythic rare wild card and a rare in the packs themselves. A Branchloft and Boulderloft pathway. A Maul of the Skyclaves. When it enters, attach it to target creature we control. That creature gets +2/+2 and has flying and first strike.
Oh.
It's not bad. And equips for 2 white.
Okay.
We have Throne of Makindi, which is whatever. We tap it to add a colorless. Tap 1, tap, put a charge counter on it. And then we can tap it, remove a charge counter from it, and add 2 mana of any 1 color, and spend that mana only to cast kicked spells. Not great. Then we have Confounding Conundrum.
That's a cool art.
Right? 2 mana enchantment. When it enters, draw a card. Whenever a land enters under an opponent's control, if that player had another land enter under their control this turn, they return a land they control to their hand. Okay, I mean, if they're in a landfall deck, that just works for them, so I don't know why. Okay, sure. Nahiri's
Nice.
Lithoforming is a rare, X red for a sorcery. Sack X lands. For each land sacked this way, draw a card, and you may play X additional lands this turn. Lands you control enter the battlefield tapped this turn. So this is good for landfall decks. Because you just sack a bunch of lands, draw a bunch of cards, play more land. Hagra Mauling can also be Hagra Brood Pit, which enters tapped and is a swamp, basically. Or Hagra Mauling 2 black for an instant. It costs 1 less if an opponent controls no basics, which is just not happening, and destroy target creature, which is great. I guess early in the game, maybe, right? If you play it on turn 3, maybe they've played like dual lands and tri-lands and stuff early, and so you get in. But by the time it's like late game and they have a huge threat that you want to kill with this, it's not going to cost 1 less. But I guess at that point, you don't need to cost 1 less. You just have 4 mana. And then our mythics. Ancient Green Warden. 6 mana, 5/7 Reach Elemental. You may play land cards from your graveyard, which coincidentally works insanely well with Nahiri's Lithoforming, because you sack X lands, draw X cards, and then play X additional lands this turn.
Okay.
So since you can play lands from your graveyard, you just sack all your lands, draw that many cards, and then replay all of your lands. It's amazing.
That sounds fun.
And then it says, if a land entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So if you have, obviously this is like kind of Magical Christmas Land, but if you use this card with this on the field and you have some landfall stuff, all your landfalls happen twice and you're replaying however many lands you're replaying.
Yes.
And then we have... Let's do that. And then we have Jace Mirror Mage. 1 blue for a 4 loyalty Planeswalker Jace, and you can play it kicked with 2 extra, so then it would be 5 total. When Jace enters, if he was kicked, you make 2 Jaces, except the second one is not legendary and has 1 loyalty. +1 is Scry 2, and then the 0 is draw a card and reveal it. Remove a number of loyalty counters equal to that card's CMC from Jace Mirror Mage. So basically what you do is you make 2 Jaces. The weaker one that comes in at 1 pluses 1 to Scry 2. You put a land on top, and then you 0 this Jace, draw that card, reveal that it's a land. No loyalty counters get removed from Jace, and then you know that your next draw is good, and you're going to draw it for your turn.
Okay.
Because you Scry 2. At least hopefully. I mean, if you got to put one on the bottom, you got to put one on the bottom. But All right, we will do more of these openings in the future because we definitely have more packs to go through. But hey, that was not bad for a sealed. We went 4 wins. We got 1,400 gems after spending 2,000, which, hey, that's life.
And actually, that last game was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like, it seemed like you kept surviving somehow, even though it didn't seem like there was ways for you to.
Well, and that was even the second to last game. I mean, holy crap, that game was crazy. But yeah, this was great. A lot of fun. We will be back next week. Please don't forget for more MTG Arena streaming every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, every Friday we will be here playing Marvel's Avengers. At least for now. We'll change that in the future when we're done playing it. But this Friday we'll be here with Marvel's Avengers. Also 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We have more videos coming out this week on this channel on Video Games for All as well. We have more Pokemon, more Super Mario 64, and more Dream Daddy over there on Video Games for All. So if that's something you're interested in, we encourage you to check the description, go check out that channel, and subscribe. You should also subscribe to Gluten Free for All and ring the bells on those channels and this one so you get notifications whenever any of our videos come out. We really do appreciate it. It's super helpful.
Yes.
Don't forget liking the videos, including these streams, sharing, subscribing, all that stuff is super helpful. And if you're in the videos themselves, we would love to hear comments from you. We always respond if we feel like it's something that needs responding to. Right. And it helps us out a lot because, the YouTube algorithm demands engagement. So, but we also genuinely want to hear from you. It's not about YouTube. We want to talk to y'all. You guys are cool people. So,
nah, fuck them.
Well, there you go. Never mind. Regardless, thank you so much for stopping by. We really do hope everybody enjoyed tonight. We'll be back, like we said, next week at minimum for this, but hopefully we'll see you between now and then. Please continue, no matter what, every day, continue to stay safe and happy and healthy.
Please.
That's you and yours. We really appreciate each and every one of you, and we want to see you back here soon and talk to you soon, because that is fun. So tonight's stream was great. Thank you so much. And for now, from us here at this Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.